Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I was just busy writing my invoice to Plarium for helping them out with my PR services. You know what's better than the smell of victory in the morning? Is the smell of another person's defeat, because it absolutely is hilarious to me that they had such horrible PR control of this situation that they actually had to watch my video and use my suggestion in the video as their response to the content creators. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they pretty much word for word copied what we said in our previous video as their PR statement once they realized that's what we should have said. What, you don't believe me? All right, well, here we go. Let's watch the previous. When they came out with the PR statement, they could have stated, this program is a closed source program. We have no idea if he's going to be hacking your accounts. We've had 7% uptick of hacked accounts lately, and we're worried it's because of this. We believe that for consumer safety and your credit card information, we are in fact closing down this program. That would have made a lot of sense, would have been a good PR statement from their side, and it also would have showed that they brain power thought through it from the point of view of the person, of the perspective of the people that are actually using it. Okay, makes sense. Pretty good PR statement overall. If there's one thing I think I'm all right at, it's PR. And so let's go ahead and see what they decided to respond with. Wait, I can't quite read that. Enhance! Enhance! Ah, there we go. That looks a little bit more like literally exactly what they should have said, right? Huh, wonder where they got that idea. Oh, you still don't believe me? All right, well, let's see how they're treating the devs who make these third-party programs after all of you guys made the pledge to not spend money. You know, it's amazing how things change when, you know, the smell of fresh paper comes into the equation. Let's see how the devs are getting treated now. Oh, weird. They're suddenly starting to talk to the devs of the third party. Huh. Well, DM, maybe this was all planned, you know? Maybe they were shutting down all the third-party applications. Well, Hell Hades Optimizer still works now, don't it? So they only shut down some of the raid tools. Weirdly enough, only the one that was costing them money. Okay, well, it looks like when money does enter the equation, greed leaves the chat, because all of a sudden now, wow, they're really big about getting that free dev work. So, you know, guys, if there's anything that we need to learn, it's that Plarium has three things, okay? One, the ability to respond and fix things not only quickly, but instantly. We got to turn around. My video has not even been out for 24 hours, but it got a lot of views and it got a lot of comments all saying, I'm done spending money, okay? Suddenly we had an influence, okay? Two, not only can they respond quickly, but they know they only care about one thing. That's what happens when you spend money. If you stop spending money, suddenly they care. Number three is that Plarium, it absolutely needs to hire me. I mean, at this point, I will seriously become your PR guy because you guys just consistently it up. And I don't know why I had to give you a gimme in order for you to come out with just a response to throw out there, but it's like, guys, come on. I mean, I'll send you an invoice, okay? I would love to show you some screenshots from other content creators in our group talking about how hilarious this situation is. I mean, there's some amazing points getting thrown around, like toolkits have been out for over a year, for instance, and only when the pity system became popular to use did they remove it. You know, I mean, stuff like that. There's some pretty hilarious comments being made, but what's the point? We've already made the point, okay? I mean, there's not another 15-minute rant that needs to happen because Plarium got the message, all right? Well, they got your guys' message because the only thing I can do is make a video. I can go on my rant. I can be the salty bastard y'all love to watch, but I really have exactly zero power. I'm not a Plarium moderator. I'm not on the content creator program. I'm nothing. They don't even care, all right? I even get flamed in the official Discord by all the regulars because I don't make top 10 videos of how to do this clan boss and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, it takes content creators to go out here and bitch and moan to make the people realize how badly you guys are getting screwed over so that you will respond, so Plarium will do something. If we don't actually go out here and make these videos as content creators, nothing would ever happen. I mean, this concept has been so widely accepted that even in the places where I'm definitely not like to give you an idea, the Raid Shadow Legends subreddit, okay? Hilarious. If I post anything there, it just automatically gets downvoted. You know what? I still have their top post, but it doesn't matter because for some reason now they hate me. But they only upvote the stuff that helps the community out. So it's like, oh, interesting. I help the community out. Suddenly everyone loves me. Next video. We hate Darth Micro, the YouTube sellout. But you love me when I help you out now, don't you? So, love me or hate me, somebody needs to be the guy that I am. Like, it doesn't matter. Every community needs somebody that says it exactly like it is, okay? That says the truth. Like, yes, Raid Shadow Legends is my full-time YouTube job. That doesn't mean that I can't be honest. And if every other single content creator is a Plarium moderator in the Raid Shadow Legends content creator program, receiving freebies and has their livelihood based upon the game like I do, don't you want one guy who's not in all of that? So if my point here is like, if you have a problem with the crybaby semantics and all that, it doesn't matter. I'm helping you by being this guy. This is good for the community. It doesn't matter. You need somebody holding the company's feet to the fire, or else sure, just enjoy getting abused as a community and fleeced for your cash. Every major time the company has come out with significant changes instantly, like the CEO getting axed, it was directly after a video like the last one or like this one. And absolutely do not underrate the power that exposure and you guys have. Like, if no one watched my videos, I'd have absolutely zero power. Zero. None. Okay? But the fact you click on the video, you watch the video, and more than anything else, you agreed with the points being made. Because if you look at the like ratio in the last video, that's a pretty dang good like ratio. And all of the comments, except one I read, were all positive. All of agreeing. My point being, other content creators, I promise you, will come out with more of these type of videos, agreeing with these points, etc. as time rolls on, okay? It becomes easier to do the more vocal everybody gets. And we need all the other content creators to come out and be unified. It is scary when you're in the content creation program. I can tell you, because I don't spend any money now, the content creation program freebies are absolutely insane. 5 rank 5 chickens every week, legendary books every week, epic books every week, energy every week, silver every week. You can even trade out your chickens if you don't need chickens anymore and get shards every week. That's something they don't tell you either, okay? There's a lot you get. And it can be very scary because that right there is enough resources alone to make it where you don't have to spend in the game. You can go free to play Strike and still get $100 a week basically of freebies. I miss those freebies too. So that's scary to miss out on. On top of it, you have test servers and all these other things. You have tools to help you out with your content creation. But my point to my other content creators is if you all unify, they can't strip it away from you guys. They can't go out there and say to you, stop it. Like happened to me. Do you remember I made negative video and they're like, you have to stop making negative videos, okay? Well, if you all come out and unify on the point, what are they going to do? Hate on all of you? When I left the content creation program, I pasted what they DM'd me into the content creation program, showing that they essentially threatened me to the content creators to tell them, look, this is what they will do. Like, they will come at you like they came at me. Now, at that time, it was a big blow up and I left. So, it was scary for the other content creators to kind of hop in. Plus, a lot of my issues were stuff they had done to me personally. So it's not really the content creator's job to have my back on leaving the content creation program and the blow up I had with Plarium, because it was a lot of things they did to me personally over time. I mean, and those are all laid out in the video. But this one's not about me. This one's about the community, okay? And we need I'm not the biggest, I'm sure as hell not the biggest content creator, okay? And a lot of channels are based upon positivity and just top 5 this, guide that. And that's cool. Some people don't want to see the drama. Some people only want to see information about the game. But every 100 videos or so, please come out with something talking about the problems that need to be fixed. Because if my channel, the one that Raid Shadow Legends Plarium for sure does not like, can make changes, imagine what all the bigger channels out there could do with just a few videos putting the feet to the fire. And I know it's scary to do, and I know it's the livelihood and all that, and it's your job, and I get all of that argument, okay? But we make a living off of this game. This is our full-time job, okay? And, I really personally, I can say this because I'm an honest type of guy. I don't care if the game goes to 0 and dies. I can do other games. I've already proved that to myself. People say Genshin was a failure. The reason I quit Genshin was because it was really, really hard to blow up in the algorithm. I actually gained more subs from Genshin in a quicker amount of time than I did in Raid. So my logic is, if this is our livelihood, if Raid as other content, and I'm speaking to other content creators here, if Raid is our full-time job and we're worried about losing that by being vocal against the company that's essentially feeding us our bread, okay? Is it not fair to say if we don't help fix the problems in the game will get worse? If the game gets worse with stuff like the mercy system happen and no one says anything, it pisses off the players. What happens when players get mad? They leave the game or they try other games, or eventually another product, another mobile game will come out that's like Raid but better, that has these issues already fixed at launch, okay? We lost a lot of players to Genshin Impact, to give you an idea. And when that happens, we only have ourselves to blame because we didn't go out and actually give the feedback. The job of the content creators is to do basically whatever they want on their channel. You're not required to do anything, okay? But the smart play would be to help strong arm the company to doing the right moves, because a business is only beholden to one thing, okay? And that's the bottom line. And if the bottom line goes up, they're not going to do anything. If the bottom line goes down, they're going to change something, right? Well, make the bottom line go down so they make positive changes so that your bottom line by the end of the day can stay up. Because if the game dies, you're really going to be in a panic having to change games around, right? I've been through the game-changing process before. It's not fun, it's difficult, and you have to push through. So if you want to have this job in the longevity period, you need to help make the product better. And you can do that by being vocal, by being honest, and by speaking to changes that will help the community in the long run, regardless of what people say about you.